The United States Diplomacy Center at the U.S. Department of State is delighted to bring you the Diplomatic Simulation Program. This immersive program will expose you to the skills of diplomacy and the work of diplomats. Like real diplomats, you will work in teams, present clear arguments, negotiate, and seek solution to a hypothetical global crisis. The goal of the Diplomatic Simulation Program is to introduce the work of the State Department and our U.S. diplomats and offer a peek into the world of foreign affairs. Through the simulation exercise, you will gain a sense of how diplomats work with their counterparts to address global issues and put to work the skills they use to advance policies. You are invited to step into the role of a diplomat. You will be challenged to use the skills of diplomacy, or 21st century skills, which include critical thinking, collaborating, problem solving, and communicating. After your group has been divided into smaller stakeholder groups and you have read the background materials, you will work within your team to prepare your position. The simulation has two elements: a formal discussion where all parties are present at the table. Here you will present your position and hear from the other groups. You are free to offer comments, thoughts, and to ask questions, one group at a time. During the formal talks, you are encouraged to present proposals and to seek ideas on how to move the problem at hand to solution. The second element is the informal discussion, where you conduct talks away from the formal table. You will self-organize, move freely around the room, and speak with members of the other stakeholder groups. These are private discussions, the goal of which is to advance your agenda and priorities and determine the goals of the other groups. I recommend a few tips as you prepare for the simulation. Whether you are in the formal or informal discussions, you do not have to share everything with your counterparts. Feel free to keep certain information secret or choose to share with only those stakeholder groups that will use it to help you. Although the scenario you are given is hypothetical, please present realistic solutions. Feel free to use different negotiating strategies. You may offer incentives or disincentives. And finally, you may be asked to play a stakeholder that pursues policies with which you do not agree. That's okay. You are playing a part in a hypothetical situation. Do your best to advance the agenda of your government or organization. And remember, you are representing more than your own ideas. Also, you may find that you are not only using diplomacy with the other stakeholder groups at the table, but you are also using it with the other members of your team. The diplomatic simulation invites you to try out the skills that diplomats use when addressing global challenges. Give it a try, feel what it's like. The simulation will be challenging and often intense, but it's also meant to be fun. You may find that the experience opens you to a world that you never knew existed. I think that you will find the experience informative and enjoyable. Good luck.